Swiveling it around. Let's see. Oh shoot, I was going to do something. Sorry guys, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties this morning. Let me fix this. Okay. I forgot to do this. There we go. No. Okay. All right, there we go. That's not so bad, I guess. Good morning, Cecilia. How are you? Happy Halloween. I got my mask on. Actually, my glasses fit over it. I was amazed that it was going to do that. Good morning, Jamie. How are you? Yeah, you can see my big mess that I've got behind me. We're going to tackle some of that on Monday. But today is Budget and Begrudge It Day. Oh boy, I'm heading to okay. Yeah, okay, Amanda. So I'm heading to our live already. I'm on my computer, so I'm able to see my Instagram notifications. So there we go, guys. Alrighty, heading to the doctor's, but listening. Okay, you have a safe trip, Jamie. I hope everything turns out very well for you guys. I hope it's just you. It's just you, not your husband, and I hope, and all the best to little best friend. Definitely, guys, if you're in chat and are watching this live, whoops, definitely send Jamie over at the Scriber Co. love and prayers. Her little best friend, it was in the hospital. Did she get to go home yesterday? I hope so. Or this week. Oh, maybe it's this weekend. I hope so. All right. Good morning, Maggie. How are you? Yeah, just ignore all the mess behind me. I will tackle that on Monday. Today we're talking money. It is Budget Don't Begrudge It Day. So, and my husband is off today, so I've actually sent him on an errand. He wanted to go to a rummage sale that one of the churches here in town is having today. And so that's what he's going to do. And I said, well, if you're gone at least an hour, that gives me time to do my live stream. Just me. Hubby is at work. We will find out if little best friend will come home this weekend or if she has to start another week. It depends on the cultures. Oh my gosh. I so pray that her test results come back really good and that she can come home really quickly. Yeah. All right. That's great. She's improving. That is great. Yeah. Gosh, it just reminds me of all those times when my daughter was in the NICU and then had to be hospitalized for one various things or another. Yeah. But now she's beautiful. She was my camera girl yesterday, so. But today, I don't know how long I'm going to go because I know Amanda, I don't know why I depend so much on Amanda because she's got a life of her own. She doesn't have to center around me, but I know she may or may not be here, or she might be in and out. That's fine. I don't know why I'm babbling on, but I'm dressed up for Halloween, sort of ish. I forgot all about getting dressed up. I'm gonna get dressed up later on, but I didn't do that this morning, so I just remembered I have this mask. So I'm going to just dress up for this for Halloween. But the reason why you all are here is because of cruising through the holidays. Today is thanks. You love the mask? Thanks. There she is. I am here right now until I figure out what I want to do with my hair. You're gorgeous. Your hair is beautiful. You can do anything with your hair and it'll be gorgeous. I just threw mine back and in fact my hair looks a little bit kind of like a mad scientist still. Anyway, that's not why you're here. Cruising through the holidays. Today's mission, it's just day 10 of cruising through the holidays, is budget, don't begrudge it. Now, I know some of you, I'm like this myself. When I go through my budget and I see the double digits or single digits, and it's like, I don't have any money to buy anything for anybody. I understand that. I'm right there with you guys. I've been there, and there are times, well, this past month when I was doing the 90-day lock-in, I wondered, where am I going to get the savings in order to complete this challenge? And there were days when I felt really bad about myself. Chrissy was kind of talking about that yesterday, I think, during her live stream, and how the stress of money just sometimes can overwhelm us. And but you know what? It's okay. Take a deep breath. And don't forget to be kind to ourselves. It's okay to not have a whole lot of money to spend on things. Maybe take a few minutes today to think of alternative options for gift giving. Maybe you can make something. I know FlyLady mentions this in videos that we'll talk about later on. But the video that I'm referring to today is down in the description. Like I've said before, she made this about 15, 18 years ago, something like that. But I still love that series completely. And as a disclaimer, I am not getting any kind of commission or sponsorship from FlyLady. I simply love this system and have used it for years. And it's this time of the year that I start coming to life and tackle things like this in my home. Things get chaos throughout the whole year, but at Christmas is when I tackle this chaos and get it into some kind of order. It's just been hard for me to maintain because sometimes life gets in the way, but we will tackle that Monday. Today is our budget. Let's look at the comments again, or the chat. Little best friend is improving. Depends if she needs IV antibiotics or if she can do it through the feeding tube. Oh, okay. She got off of her feeding tube there for a while, so she was doing pretty good without that. Is that right? Or is that the oxygen? I don't remember. One of those tubes came off. I'm so sorry. I missed, if I'm mistaking. Okay. It depends on how much work I want to do with my hair. Yeah, well, like I said, I just always threw my hair. I don't want to do a whole lot with my hair, so I just throw it back and it just still looks atrocious. Anyway, so I understand that looking at our budgets can sometimes make us depressed, but we need to be kind to ourselves and remind ourselves that it's okay. It's just a season. And like all seasons, they pass and turn into other seasons. And we can always find some kind of glimmer of joy and beauty in whatever season that we're in. Even in the wintertime, when things look kind of bleak and cold and yucky, there is some glimmer of beauty in winter. And my grandma, I remember she used to say she hated fall because it looked like all of the leaves on the trees were just dying. Everything was dying, and it just reminded her of death. I'm the complete opposite. I feel like fall is when the true beauty kind of springs out. You go from green, but then the golds and the ambers and the crimsons really show and pop, and I feel like that's when the true beauty kind of shines. The true beauty of the trees and the leaves just really shine in the fall. So it's all a matter of your mindset, your perspective, and if you have a positive outlook on things and a positive mindset, you can find joy and beauty in anything, even in the most bleakest, ugliest situation you find yourself in. There is some form of hope in there. And trying to latch onto that message has been helpful for me to get through a lot of things in my life. And FlyLady mentions, kind of hints on some of that type of thing too. And I think that's why I'm drawn to her so much. She is off her ventilator, just on oxygen. Okay, that's what it was. I knew there was something. I'm sorry if I mistook. She's just on oxygen support now. She will have her feeding tube permanently. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was a secretary. I was a medical secretary, so I'm not 100% knowledgeable, especially with pediatric care. But thankfully, my daughter didn't have to have that kind of treatment, but she's had her own struggles in other ways. If you have an Amanda around, that helps. Of course. Amandas are the best. Alrighty then. So we have looked at our budget so far this week, and I'm grateful that I've taken care of our gift giving. I might consider getting a few more things. Oh, I just now realized I don't have my microphone on. Okay, you guys can hear me well enough through the phone mic, but I hope. Anyway, so my husband went to go do that. It seems like I'm all over the place today. Okay, great. You can hear me just fine. Great. All right. So I might consider getting some things like at the thrift store or thrifting at a rummage sale. Who knows? But, you know, that's why we look at our budget to see what money we have to spend, how we want to spend our money, and if we can find alternatives to gift giving. So that, like I said, we can probably make things. FlyLady does touch on that on a later video, but I went ahead and just mentioned it now. Let's see. What else? We definitely need to do some cleaning, but I'm going to take care of that on Monday here in the living room. I will probably get a start on it this weekend since my husband's off of work. And Bobby struck again last night, so my back was a little bit yuck this morning. I'm like, I need to tell my husband, if you see me laying flat on my back in the middle of the night when you go to the bathroom, wake me up and turn me over. He just left me there. He told me that he saw me laying flat on my back, and Bobby was nestled between my feet and my legs, like my ankles or something. Or I don't know, maybe my shins, I don't know. But I'm like, next time, if you see me laying like that, wake me up and roll me over. I'm gift making for work because I'm not spending money on people I'm not related to. That's good. That's smart. Oh, Gary, so disappointing just leaving you there. It's okay. Actually, you know what? It's fine. Because otherwise he'd be sitting in there and watching TV. And then the TV would be blaring and it would mess up this live stream. So I'm like, go ahead and go and do your thing and get away from me so I can do this. But I'm here at the desk because I was working on my budget. I did run my errands yesterday and got a couple of my bills paid for. But my back is bothering me again today because of the way I slept last night. So I went ahead and took a couple of Tylenol. So it's feeling a little bit better now, but I need to go through, let's see. Yeah, I hear you, you stupid fly. Oh, golly jeez. I'm sorry about the stupid flies. They just... But we have a neighbor cat. I don't think we're going to have any mice in our house. Sometimes a couple of mice will manage to find its way into our house and we could hear them running through the walls. Even though we have traps out, they sometimes will evade them. We have a neighbor cat. He's an outdoor cat, but he runs the neighborhood. He is very, very friendly. He is a very good mouser. We have found 3 dead mice around our house outside. So we might not have to worry about mice this year. We just have these stupid flies right now. And eventually we will get them all cleared out. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. All right. So, all right, I think that is all. I don't know what else to say about the budget. We just keep on it each week and be kind to yourselves. Don't be discouraged. And maybe you can find ways of cutting a little bit on one budget so that you have a little extra spending money to put towards Christmas. Like our food budget. I've been going through our pantries. I found I had extra noodles in my pantry cabinet the other day. So last night, I made some chicken and noodles and threw in a bag of frozen peas and carrots last night, and it turned out really good. And it was just whatever I had in my cabinet. So, we made our grocery list the other day, and I've got over $250, I know, in this little beauty, which I hope that Danny got my email. I'm wanting to do another bonus video this month or next month. I know Amanda's already been doing 2 a month, but I want to complete it before Thanksgiving. That way I can take the money out of there and I can actually start using it. What else? I don't know what's going on with you guys. I think I've talked for almost 20 minutes straight here and really haven't said a whole lot of anything important. What's going on with you guys? That's why I'm starting doing so I could get it done. Yep. Because I didn't realize just how many cards that is in that thing until we just do a few each month. And it's like, man, I only have a few more weeks before Christmas. We are less than 2 months away from Christmas, guys. Can you believe it? Less than a month from Thanksgiving. I'm getting more and more excited. Oh no, Maggie, you're sick? I hope you feel better soon, my friend. But yeah, it's almost speaking of, it's almost your birthday, Amanda. Yes, Amanda's birthday is on Christmas Day. Speaking of your birthday, I need to send you some numbers. I'll have to send that to you over on Instagram. There's going to be a package coming to you pretty soon. I received yesterday when Chrissy did her live stream, her spontaneous live stream, or no, she did her live stream and then she couldn't hear us anymore, or she couldn't see our chat, so she Instagrammed all of us. it's all, we were all on the like FaceTime Instagram. If you saw me going outside, Amanda, if you saw me going outside, I actually received your package, and I couldn't resist. I had to open it up and take a look at what it was myself. So if there's a little bit of a tear in the tissue paper, that was me. And I was very careful to put it all back, tape it all up, and it doesn't look, it still looks pretty pristine. I was very trying to be very, very careful, but I couldn't resist. I had to take a peek at what it was I actually got you. And I love it. I know you will love it. In fact, she put in a little extra goodie that I know you appreciate because I've heard you talk about it. So yeah, I'm excited for you, and I can't wait till you get it. Yeah. Yeah. While we were on that Instagram chat, I'm opening it up. I'm glad that nobody noticed what I was doing and said anything about it. But yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for you. So I will send that tracking number to you so you know when you receive it. Alrighty. That has nothing to do with what we're supposed to be talking about today. But I couldn't resist. You mentioned your birthday and I'm like, okay, I gotta tell her before I forget. Good morning, Pandy. How are you? Yes, it's Halloween. I got my mask on. I'm just being silly today. Oh, you're so welcome, bestie. I love you. All right. But you just got in here a little bit ago. I mean, Pandy, what we're talking about today is our budget. And it's nothing that you guys don't know. I mean, most of you guys are all budgeters anyway, so there's nothing new that I'm going to tell you. But FlyLady just really encourages all of us to keep on our budget every day. Damn fly, get away from my freaking face. I know I could say the real word, Amanda. I just choose not to. But yes, just stay on top of our budgets and don't be discouraged, especially weeks when things are a little bit tight. There's always a glimmer of hope somewhere. We will get through it. Alrighty. One thing I wanted to do today, which has kind of to do with budgeting-ish. It's at the end of the month, and typically I would do this on the first Monday of every month. But because we're doing Cruising Through the Holidays live, I didn't want to have to do a separate live stream or a separate video for this. So I'm just going to kind of tuck this little thing in right here during this live. And that is the Accountable Monday, the Thrive in 2025 collaboration that I'm a part of. I started doing it monthly a couple of months ago, but just because of my schedule and stress, and I was trying to reduce the stress on myself. So I thought we would just do this once a month instead of, well, it started every week and then it went to every other week or every second, like 2 times a month. Now it's just once a month. All right. I'm going to see if I can switch the camera around where you guys can see this. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. Let's flip this around. Oh my goodness. Come on. Yeah. Okay, come on now. Oh goodness. Come on now. Yeah, my desk is atrocious. There you go, Maggie. There, okay, that's about as good as I'm gonna get, probably. Yeah, I can't turn it any better. All right, that is my... Maybe I can I stick... Can I put something up there that'll hold it back? There we go. That might help. All right. Yeah, we will clean off my desk eventually, and Maggie, you will help me, won't you? All right, these are what I was able to track for this month, since I track a lot of this on my app, the Finch app, and I use it on my phone, I had to look all this up beforehand. But and I'm it doesn't look like I did very much for the whole month, especially like for skincare. I know I did skincare more than 16 days out of this past month, but I didn't track all of them. So I'm only going to credit myself for what I actually tracked. So let's get my Accountable Monday book here. Instead over here. And we're going to give ourselves some little credit, extra spending money and such for skincare. We are able to give ourselves $4 credit. I have a $5 bill in the back, so I'm going to take that one and let's just dig out the ATM. There we go. So that way I don't have to keep going back and forth. All right. We're going to take that one out, and I have a $5 bill here in the ATM. So we're just going to swap that out. Okay. And where's my marker? There's my marker. And we're going to mark off 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're close to getting this completed. If I had just documented 4 more days, I would have completed this. But I didn't, so there we are. And then we have 50 cents, or 75 cents left over from the last time. So that's just going to roll over. There we go. Okay, next is walking, which we have 25 cents left over from last time. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take that out. We're able to give ourselves $1.25 credit for today. Okay, let me get out some of my prop notes here. Okay. So, $1.25, but I'm going to swap these two 25s for a 50. There we go. And then mark off 1. Okay. There we go. I'm not even going to bother counting them. Each one is worth $15. Each of these savings trackers is worth $15 worth. So, I'm not going to even bother counting them because, you know, it's $15 altogether. All right. No eating out. I can give myself $4.25 credit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 25. But we have 50 cents here. So I'm going to exchange these two 25s for a 50. So now we have 75 cents extra. We can mark off $4 of these off of here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I might download this live stream and just clip this Accountable Monday and then upload it as a separate video. So at least that will be done. Okay, dishes. I was able to complete 10 days, or well, actually documented 10 days that I actually did dishes. So $2.50 that we are crediting ourselves for. Okay. Let's mark off 2 off of here. There we go. Okay. Laundry. I actually did a little bit better this month. $1.25 of credit. So mark off 1 of there. Because like I said, if I don't document it, I can't give myself credit. So I got to do better about documenting. And then last but certainly not least, declutter. We actually did a whole lot better this month than we have in the past. So we're able to give ourselves $1.50 credit. Oops. And then we've got 75 cents rollover. So let's exchange these two 50s for a full dollar bill. So we can mark off 2 on this one. There we go. That's why I like cruising through the holidays, because it's making me declutter. It's making me organize and get a lot of the messy trash out of the way. There we go, guys. We have completed the Accountable Monday, Thrive in 2025. And ready, and we still have a few more bucks left over here in the ATM, but that's just going to stay back there. Alrighty, we got that done. So we've earned a whopping $14.75 this month simply by doing my daily habits that I really that I strive to do and improve myself with. I just don't always do it, and so we did it. So there's not, we're not perfect, we're not perfect, but we're making progress, and that's the important thing. Okay, so that is that. I guess you don't need to see this anymore, so let's try to fix my camera angle back. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh no. Slide button setting. Oh no, what happened? It messed up. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, I messed up. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. So there's that. We got that part done. It didn't take very long. So what else do we want to do or talk about, Amanda? Or do we want to just call it a day? I think I've covered everything I need to. I just allow myself a full hour just in case. What do you guys want to talk about? Maggie, Cecilia, Pandy? I need to write down everybody's name that's here today so I can put your links down in the description. Yeah. Oh, there's my daughter back here. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys are watching this as a replay later on, you're wondering what's going on, I'm just trying to psych myself up with getting things done around the house, getting things prepared for the holiday season. I'm not perfect at doing all of this, but FlyLady always insists on progress over perfection. So we don't have to be perfect at anything, as long as we're making an attempt and trying to make some kind of improvement in ourselves and in our lives. And I'm chit-chatting with some of my wonderful friends here in the budgeting community. We have Cecilia at Cecilia Creations by Munica, Jamie over at the Scriver Co., Amanda at Budgeting Like a Girl, Maggie at Mix Match Maggie, and Pandy at Pandyland. And I will put everybody's links to their channels down in the description below. So those of you who are watching this later on, take some time today and visit their channels, show them some love and support, watch their videos, subscribe to their channels because they are certainly worth watching and they are very supportive of me and I greatly, greatly appreciate them. What was the I don't know? Oh, don't know what to talk about? I don't know what to talk about either. So, do we want to call it a day, folks? Because I think I've covered just about everything that I need to. Just go back over your budgets. Yeah, just stay on top of the budget. Hey Barbie, how are you? I've got your playlist in the queue on my computer, so after the live stream, I'm gonna play your playlist. This Barbie is Blessed Budgets by Abigail. She's kind of been away from creating content over the last few weeks or months because of life. Life happens. We all go through things like that, and now that she's back, let's show her some added love and support because she supports everybody. Like she is, and if you want somebody who's entertaining to watch, Barbie's the one to watch. So that is Blessed Budgets by Abigail. Definitely go show her some love, guys. I'm good. What about you? I'm doing good. I'm excited for cruising through the holidays. We have been getting some things done around the house. I have a lot of mess behind me that I'm going to tackle on Monday for clean and fling day. Now, cruising through the holidays, for those who do not know, is a system that FlyLady created years and years ago to help her get her home in order and prepared and clean and organized and ready for the holiday season. And she starts in October to allow her the added time to get things done. We all hate to wait till the very last minute to get things done, and then we are all stressed out. We are running our heads off. We're like chickens with our heads cut off when we're running around trying to get everything done, and then we're so stressed out we can't enjoy the day. She learned that if she starts early and just does a little bit every day, by the time Thanksgiving comes around, by the time Christmas comes around, the food is prepared, the house is clean, it's decluttered, the gifts have been bought and wrapped, because she has that system set up that on certain days she's going to tackle this task, the next day she's going to tackle this task, and she's got it all laid out, all mapped out for us. We don't even have to think about it. We just need to follow her steps. And I did this back in 2012 for my first, well, I did it the year before, but I didn't follow it exclusively. 2012 I did follow it exclusively to the letter, and I was amazed at how wonderful my house looked, how prepared all the food was, so that I didn't have very much to do on Thanksgiving Day except for popping the turkey in the oven, maybe mix up the corn casserole, but the dinner rolls were done, the desserts were all prepared and made. I had already cut up the potatoes the day before, so all I had to do was stick them in the pot and put them on the stove and just cook. I didn't have to do any prep. All the prep work was done. And then, best of all, on Christmas morning when we were planning on having Christmas at my folks' house, but the weather forecast changed to where we were expecting 6 to 8 inches of snow. My dad was worried about my mom's health at the time. He was worried about the road getting snowed in, and that if mom had a medical emergency, he wouldn't be able to get her to the hospital, and he worried that the ambulance would struggle to get to her. So Christmas morning he calls and said, can we change plans and have Christmas at your house? Because I followed this system, my house was clean, organized, and we managed to set up the spare bed upstairs for my husband and I to stay in, so that my mom and my dad could stay comfortably downstairs in our room for a couple of weeks while the weather was really bad. And that way we were closer to the hospital in case of any kind of medical emergency for my mom. That was the best feeling I had, that I was able to give my mom that gift to her. And it started with cruising through the holidays and following these steps. And because I was all so well prepared for all of it, I was not stressed out. Even whenever these last minute changes happened, I wasn't stressed out over it. I was prepared for it. So that's why we're doing this. Let's catch up on some of the chat here. Oh boy. I don't know you. My phone, I've got a phone call coming in and I don't know them. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to bed. Oh, you're going back to bed? Oh my, you rest up, Maggie. She's probably already in bed, but yeah, I hope you get to feeling better, my friend. Yeah, yeah. That's why I love this community, Barbie. Everyone just loves so much for everybody else. I mean, the amount of love that goes around, even in just the live stream chats, is amazing. I have to struggle not to break down and cry. I can get emotional. In fact, in the last couple of videos of FlyLady's videos, if you link them down below, she almost gets a little emotional and starts to cry in her videos because this system just means so much to her. And being able to give this kind of gift to my mom years ago when she was in poor health, I can feel and understand that emotional struggle. My foster mom taught me about Dave Ramsey and FlyLady when I was in high school 10 plus years ago. And here I am, these steps still going. Exactly. That's why I love watching her series from 2008. They might be old videos, but they are just as valuable and prevalent and pertinent to today. They still work today. Oh, you're curling your hair. Woo! Man, it's going to be gorgeous. Okay, my friends. Oh my gosh. Well, now the Barbie's here, but I don't want to go because she just hopped on. What's all happening with you, Barbie? I mean, I hope things are doing much better now. I don't know what happened, but life happens. It all happens. We all understand that. So, yeah. Anything new planned for your channel, or what's going on? Spill the tea, my friend. Yeah, I got on to Eva's live stream for a few minutes last night. Yeah, some of her new things she's put up on her. She sold out of some of her dice that she had up there. I'm like, my gosh. What was it? It was one of the princess dice. It just sold out. And those things were gorgeous. They were blue. I think they were blue. They were gorgeous, but I couldn't afford it right now on our budget. Eventually, maybe someday. But yeah, they were selling out like hotcakes. So I don't know what else to talk about, guys. I've told you guys everything about why I do FlyLady and why I love this so much. I don't know how I can say it any different. Are you guys still chatting with me? Oh my gosh, am I having a similar thing like Chrissy did? Oh no. I'm having a Chrissy moment. Oh no, you're here. I'm here. We just quiet. Oh, you're just quiet. Okay. Well, still here. Oh, I thought you went to go lay down and rest, Maggie. You take care of yourself. You feel better. I thought you were gonna go rest. You like hearing me talk about nothing? I'm not saying anything important. I don't know what else to talk about. Um, After the live stream, I'm gonna join my husband rummage sailing a little bit. I have a little added cash I set aside for rummage sailing. Oh, you're in bed right now. Okay, well, you rest. You don't have to listen to me. I don't want to give you a headache, Maggie, and make you feel worse. I I don't know why you like hearing me talk, because I don't say anything important. It's it's still nice to listen. I'm dragging my feet, doing work from home. Well, yeah, I would probably do better if I would just actually get off my butt and actually do something while I'm chatting with you guys. But budget, don't begrudge it. I needed to go through my budget anyway, and I needed to do the accountable Monday challenges, which I did with you guys. And what I might do is, I still have 2 months left of this year. I might consider taking what I've saved so far and adding it to the Christmas budget, and have a little added spending money that way. Why the sour face, Amanda? You don't like me talking smack about myself? Like what I have nothing to say? Sometimes I just feel like I'm dumb, you know? And that's just my own personal perspective. I know I'm not dumb. Just sometimes I just think I sound dumb. So, well, I don't want to keep you guys anymore, and I don't know what else to say. And dead air is just not fun, and you're going to see plenty of this behind me on Monday. Because I'm going to get off my tuchus and get some cleaning done. Hopefully we'll make a major transformation. I'm going to try to get started on some of it this weekend, so it's not going to look quite so bad as it does right now. But I will probably save a before and after picture, just so that you can see the transformation. Well, my friends, okay, I'll send pictures in a bit. All right. See, blah, 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 blah. I can't even talk. You want to hear that? I can't believe you want to hear me go blah, 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 blah. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for sticking with me and putting up with my silly shenanigans today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween today. Our trick-or-treaters were last weekend, so I don't expect anybody to come to our house today. But I'm dressed up for Halloween anyway, because I just feel like it's best to dress up on Halloween than before. Yeah. So you take care, Maggie. You know, get feeling better. And so I'm going to put everybody's links to their channels down in the description below. That's Cecilia at where's your name? I always forget. Cecilia at Creations by Munica, Jamie at The Scriber Co., Amanda at Budgeting Like a Girl, Maggie at Mix Match Maggie, Pandyland, and Barbie at Blessed Budgets by Abigail. So thank you guys so much for showing me so much love. And if I could just show just even a teeny glimmer of that same kind of love, it's huge. It is huge, because what you show to me is massive. All right, guys, you have a great day. We will be back next Monday for cruising through the holidays. We'll be clean and fling. We're gonna get our trash bags. We're gonna declutter. We're gonna clean, and all that lovely, lovely stuff on Monday. So if you want to join me, just pop me up on a TV, or sit me over in the corner. We're just chit-chatting, and then you don't have to put your eyeballs on me. You can do your cleaning and organizing while we're doing it together. All right, sounds good. We'll see y'all Monday. Love y'all. Bye, friends. Did I get it? Nope. Okay, why aren't you doing that? Oh, because the screen went off. There we go. Okay, bye-bye.